taste of innocence, sweeter than your lips. A wild side that you know I can't resist. Oh, I wish we stayed there longer. You have flowers in your hair, lying in the grass. I close my eyes and it always takes me back to the days when we were younger. Oh, you got me feeling so intense, the closest to heaven I've ever been. And if I could do it all again, you know I would. It felt like a lifetime, but it was gone in an instant. I wish I could rewind, even just for a minute, and dive inside.
What's up, YouTube? I have just finished David Laid's 9-week DUP program. I thought it would be a cool idea to test out my maxes and do like a little mock me at home since we're in quarantine. So that's what we're gonna do. I am probably gonna split the maxes in a span of a few days or so, just because for me, I tend to lift a lot more if I'm just focusing on one big lift instead of all three. You know, I'm pretty confident doing the DUP program. I've noticed a significant increase in my deadlift strength. I'm pretty confident in that I'm gonna get a new PR, but I'm not so sure about bench and squat because I'm not gonna lie, they've been feeling kind of weak, but we will see. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little voiceover for the max outs. So for the first one is my squat max. So rewatching this footage, I would say this was an RP of 8. In hindsight, I probably could have put on an extra 5 or 10 pounds, but at the same time, it definitely felt like an RP 10 when I was doing it, and I didn't want to be stupid and injure myself. So my previous max for squat was 405. I'll put a clip up here so you guys can see that. I consider the squat to be one of my weakest lifts for my body weight, so I definitely want to aim to increase my numbers for the squat. And I think a mistake I made from doing the DUP program was not resting enough, especially between my pull and leg days, as I was sometimes very sore when performing the next, heavy compound movement. Anyways, here we had the bench max, which you see was 320. And the reason why I don't think, here is my previous max of 335. So the reason why I don't think that I'm probably not as strong on the bench as I would like to be was due to frequency. I've noticed for me, frequency is super important when it comes to how strong I am at a certain lift. In David Laid's DUP program, I was benching only benching once a week. So essentially, there are 2 push days in the DUP program and only 1 day has bench as the primary exercise. In the second bench day, it was basically OHP, and while this can benefit others, it certainly isn't as efficient for myself in increasing in strength. Again, everyone's different, so I'm sure some people are still able to increase in their bench maxes doing this, but I think if I were to run this program again in the future, I would replace OHP with bench. Alright, now for deadlifts. So my previous max for deadlifts was 545, and as you can see, I am pulling 564, which is a 19-pound increase. Again, frequency is critical for me. I was deadlifting twice a week here. During this 9-week program, I was extremely focused on my deadlift form. My form was literally horrifying, and I knew that if I kept lifting like that, I would, without doubt, injure myself. But yeah, overall, really happy with my deadlift, and if I did end up running this program again, I would swap OHP with bench and probably have more rest days.